हर्ष कटारे, स्पर्श काटकर, प्रियंका सिंह, प्रिंसिपल सर, क्लास सर, लावण्या बोरकुटे, स्वरा बोधे, प्रथा आंबेकर, अनुराग रतीश, युविका सिंह, जया वाकले, आकृति अग्रवाल, शांतनु तुरांकर, पूजा लोनगाड़गी, नितिन चौहान. Good afternoon to all of you. So, Rashi Virudkar, Tanvi Rathod, we have already started the topic natural disaster, or what is the other name we used last time for the word disaster? What is the other word? Yes, Akriti Agarwal, Pratyaksh. Instead of the word disaster, one more word is there given in our textbook, which we can use for disaster. Last time we discussed that word. Yes, Akriti. Last time we discussed Pratyaksh. Very good. Yuvika, Navya, Swara Bode. They gave very correct answer. Others, please remember that word. That is natural disaster. That is natural calamities. Okay. So, what is the meaning of the word? What is the meaning of the word calamities? Yes, natural calamities. Actually, I use the word disaster here. The word used in textbook is natural calamities. Okay, so this word natural calamities is there. Instead of that, I use the word disaster, and we already discussed that disaster and calamities. This word we can use for this. The title of the lesson, natural disaster. And in our Hindi language, yes, Akriti Agarwal, what do we call in Hindi? What do we call in Hindi? Natural disaster or natural calamity? What do we call in Hindi? Yes, Pashkla. Last time we discussed Pratyaksh. What do we call this word in Hindi? Akriti Agarwal, Sparsh Katkar, Rashi Virudkar. We call it as a. I am still waiting for answer. Yes, Suryansh. Still I am waiting because last time we discussed. Abhishek. Because if someone asks you what do you understand by the word national calamities, national disaster in Hindi, Prakratik Apada. Very correct. Lavanya Borkute has written very correct. That is Prakratik Apada. Okay. Now the meaning of the word disaster or calamity. What is that exactly? Is it some fortunate event or unfortunate event? Is it some event which in which we become very happy, very beneficial, very bringing lots of happiness in our life, or is it the event in which we will find we will suffer? Yes, is it fortunate event, or how you can define this word calamity or disaster, natural disaster, prakritik apada? Is it? Yes. Lavanya Borkute has written very correct. It is unfortunate event. It is not very fortunate event. It is unfortunate event unfortunate event. Very correct. Which other statement someone has written that there is heavy loss of life and property. Very correct. In which there is heavy loss of life and property. So such unfortunate event in which there is heavy loss of life and property, we call this as natural disaster or natural. Other word what we can use for that? Natural calamities. In Hindi, one of you have already written and we discussed last time also. नैसर्गिक प्राकृतिक आपदा. Okay. Now, last time we discussed regarding different types of natural disaster we often suffer because we have disturbed the balance of nature. We human beings are responsible for destroying the balance of nature on large scale. We have done afforestation on large scale for making factories, industries, roads, bridges, okay, agricultural land. We are using automobiles on large scale that is polluting the environment. Factories and industries they are releasing harmful gases in the air. Okay, increasing population, cutting trees on large scale. I already told you afforestation on large scale. Killing animals. Many animals they are on the verge of extinction, and many are endangered, isn't it? So we will find that results in this natural disaster very frequently. Now we have seen that some part of our world we will find they receive very heavy rainfall, while some part suffering from drought. Why it is happening? Because some up to some there may be different reasons, but one of the reasons is that we have destroyed the balance of the nature, isn't it? So what are the different natural disasters? That is earthquake, along with that. Now tell me the condition if there is very heavy rainfall, okay, and you know that if there is very heavy rainfall, it is not good for the crops, and also you will find the water bodies nearby the villages gets filled with water when they are above the danger line. The water enters villages, cities. What is that condition known as? What is that condition known as? Lavanya has given very correct answer. Turankar has given correct answer. Anurag Khatij has given correct answer. Then Spurs Katkar, Suryan Dikshit, Lakshman Bode, Menka Singh, Lavansh Nikode, and Lavanya Borkut has used the word Hindi word also for that. What is that Hindi word? Bad. Okay. And the English word for that is flood. So excess water is also harmful for us. Just think that all the fields are covered with water and crops do not get oxygen to breathe. Okay, the roots do not get air to breathe. What will happen? What will happen to this crop? Whether they will survive? Yes or no? Yes. Whether they will survive or whether they will die? What will happen to this crop? All these fields they are covered with water. Okay. Then yes, Akuti Agrawal gave correct answer. Vidyam Chauhan, Parth Ambedkar gave correct answer. They will not survive. So what will happen in flood condition? We will find heavy loss of crops, and when there are no crops, what will happen? Whether we will get enough to eat, whether we will get enough to eat, and whether animals will get enough to eat, because this food we get that is from crops Okay. Also fodder what animals get, that also they get from crops. So what will happen? That indirectly it is having effect on all living things, isn't it? Whether it may be human beings or whether it may be animals. So they are directly affected by this condition that is known as flood when there is heavy rainfall. Okay, so excess water is also not good for us. Now there are some conditions we will find just opposite of that, in which we do not receive rainfall for long time, isn't it? What such condition? What do we call such condition? When we do not receive rainfall for long time. Now you told me the condition when it rains heavily, and just opposite of that, when we do not receive rainfall for long time. What is that condition? Harsh Katari has given correct answer. Lavanya Bhurkute has given correct answer. Parth Shukla has written in Hindi Akal. Lavanya Bhurkute has written in Hindi Sukha. And Harsh Latari and Akuti Agrawal has given English word for that, that is known as drought. So what will happen if plants do not get water? That is very all of you know very well, because you know that if this plant do not get water for long time, what will happen? They will die, isn't it? So in such conditions, also like in drought conditions, we will find just like flood condition, there is heavy loss of crops, there is heavy loss of life and property. Okay, how life is affected? Because when crops will not be there, what will happen? People will not get food to eat. They will die of starvation. In the same manner, we will find if crops will not be there, people in drought condition, along with the people, animals they do not get food and they do not get water also. Water it is the most important thing. You know, man can live without food for some days, but without water it is not possible for human beings to survive, even for 1 week or even for 4 days. This is fact. Okay, water it is most important thing. Okay, so if there is no water, we will find these crops, these the same types of plants grow in a particular area. This they will die. Also, it is having direct effect on human beings, on animals. Okay, so drought is the condition. You told very correct. Just opposite of flood. That is also resulting in heavy loss of life and property. Okay, what Parth Shukla has written, if there is no water on earth, we cannot live. Yes, it is correct. Then, yes, who has written, hundreds of people can die in drought. That is correct. Okay, then we will find our earth, you know, how is the shape of the earth? Is it perfect square or is it oval, somewhat bulging at the north pole and south pole? Yes. Is it perfect sphere or is it bulging somewhat at north pole and south pole? Yes. Pramod Dixit has written ball shape. Harsh Latari has written round. So it is not exactly spherical, but we will find it is somewhat bulging at north pole and south pole. Now this earth we will find the upper portion of this earth, the surface of the earth. What do we call the surface of the earth? Crust. Okay, and we will find in the center there is core. In between the crust and the core there is mantle. Now this crust, it is not a single large structure. It is made up of many plate-like structure. called tectonic plates, and these plates they are moving slowly, and when they collide with each other, when what will happen, the earth shakes. And what do we call such condition in which earth shakes, the tall structure on the earth falls down? What do we call such condition? What do we call such condition? Yes, when the tall structure on the earth fall down due to shaking of earth's crust, because it is not a single structure, it is made up of many tectonic plates, and when these tectonic plates they come in contact with each other, they are doing, when they rub against each other, the tall structure on the surface of the earth falls down. What do we call such condition? Yes, Aruti Agarwal has given correct answer. Shishpa Shukla, Nityam, Pratyaksh, Puja, this Sparsh Katkar, Harshal Gunde, Momini Purankar, Navya Badaskar. That is called Lavanya Borkude has used the Hindi word also for that. That is Bhukham, Bhukham. Bhu means Bhukham means earth. Bhu means Bhumi, earth, fake. Okay, that condition is known as earthquake. And apart from this, flood, drought, earthquake is also an example of natural disaster where there is heavy loss of life and property. And fourth one also we studied apart from that. Which one? Fourth one? Yes, I am waiting for your answer. Pratyaksh, flood, drought, earthquake. One more. Yes, cyclone. Okay. Lavanya Murkute, Akuti Agarwal, Chakravat, Spursh Latudis, Harsh Latare, Swara Mode, Nityam, all of you have given correct answer. That is cyclone. Now, cyclone. Last time we studied regarding cyclone, where we will find this cyclone occurs on land or in oceans. Yes, Jaya Bakle, Vaitahi Sable, Harshal Kunde, yes, Harsh Latare, then Vaitahi Sable has given correct answer, Jaya Bakle has given correct answer, that is violent storm in oceans, that is known as cyclone. Okay, so in your syllabus, this is just the introductory part. Natural disaster, I already told you, disaster, this word is also known as calamities. This is the unfortunate event when there is heavy loss of life and property. And just we have seen the four important natural disasters, that is drought, flood, earthquake, and cyclone. Okay, then apart from that, we will find some other words are also there like typhoon, hurricane, okay, Now one by one give the answer. Yes. Get ready for the question. What is the uppermost part of the earth called? What is the surface of the earth called? Suppose this is the earth. What is this surface of the earth called? Surface of the earth. Lavanya Borkude gave correct answer. Suryan Dixit, Pratha Ambekar, Harsh Latare has given correct answer. Pash Shukla, Lakshman Pratyaksh, Navya Vadaskar, Harshal Gonde, Nityam Chauhan, crust. Correct. That is crust. What is the pole? In the center we will find there is heavy temperature at about 6000 degrees Celsius, and whatever the things are there that is inherited from their molten form. What do we call this central portion of the earth? What do we call the central portion? Lavanya Borkudi gave correct answer. Harsh Latare, Pash Shukla, Anurag Ratish, Nityam, Harshal Gonde, Akuti Agarwal. Yes, that is core. Okay. Then the portion between the crust and the earth. What do we call the portion between the crust and the earth? Portion is there in between the earth, core and crust. What do we call that? Just now we discussed. That is called mantle. Okay. Then this crust, it is not a single large structure, but it consists of very large plates, tectonic plates. Okay, when they collide with each other, what will happen? When they collide with each other, what will happen? What will happen when they collide with each other? Yes. What will happen? Which natural disaster? Lavanya Borkudi gave correct answer. First, Harsh Latari gave correct answer. That is earthquake. Okay. Condition is known as earthquake. Now, is the intensity of the earthquake? It is measured on the scale. What do we call that scale? The intensity of the earthquake is measured on the scale. What do we call that scale? That scale is known as Richter scale. Okay, and the instrument which is used to measure this intensity of the earthquake, what do we call that? That is called seismograph. Okay, so it is already 12:50. Your other class will be there, and my class is also there in other post standard. So I'll send you the attendance link. Fill this attendance on regular basis because it will be there in your